Hi everyone, this is Elaine at Jam Pack Careers and I'm an independent careers practitioner working with young people in school, those who are finishing school and looking at their next steps, and for young people who have graduated, as well as career changers too. I also work in schools and in particular with year 11s who are looking at their next steps after GCSEs. And more recently, I've been working at home, working with the students via Zoom, which has its own interesting complications, of course. Not least being the connection, which can sometimes be problematic. But generally, it has worked well. And more recently, it's worked even better because I have been using the What's Your Strength cards, which have been designed beautifully by Catherine Jennick. And I have a set here, which I'm just going to show you. And the cards are split into kind of two sets. And the first sets are subject related. And the purple set here are related to your skills and your qualities outside of school or in your personal life. So they're split into two. And what they are all about identifying what your skills and your qualities and your strengths are in particular. And so depending on my student, it will determine which set of cards I use actually, because very often I find that one set of cards is better for the other, although I have been known to use both. But if I find that someone has a real strength outside of school, such as boxing or hockey or being creative and having their own Instagram page because they make lots of wonderful things, then I tend to use the purple cards and I find out what strengths and skills that they have from that particular set. And what you find is on the back is the set of skills. There's a whole list there, which is absolutely brilliant. So now when I'm working with students, particularly on Zoom, obviously it can be tricky unless the school has a set of cards. What I'm hoping for with my current school, the lovely Lee Academy in Dartford, is that they're going to get their own set of cards, which will be set up in the room where the student is, and they can go across and pick the cards that they think are most appropriate to them. But at the moment we don't have that. So what I do is I run through some of the cards, having had a discussion with the student that I think might be most appropriate. So then we actually talk about the wow skills and strengths, which I guess you probably can't see very clearly there, but that's fine because what I do is I shout them out and they go, yes, I've got it. Or no, I haven't, not yet. Or no, I definitely don't have that skill. And whilst they're doing that, what they do is they take the sheet, which is another resource from Catherine's website, and then what they do is they put the name at the top and then they put down their skills and their qualities all around the wow in the middle. And what that does, it enables them then to see who they are. They're getting a really good feel of what their strengths are, what their skills are, what their qualities are, and just getting their own knowledge of self, which is brilliant. And so what I do is once they've filled that in, I get them to read it out, and the smile on their faces, they're like, wow, it really is me, that's me. So they always take that away with them, which is fantastic. And I tend to stick it on their wall just as a reminder, but also to say to them that that is going to be so useful in the future for building their confidence, reminding them for their CV of the sort of things that they could include with some examples. And I also talk to them about interview technique and how it might be useful to include those strengths in any interviews that they might be going for. So again, a similar exercise that I do if I choose to use the cards, so say they have got a specific passion for chemistry, for example, then we would talk about those strengths and skills and qualities as well. So they have, what's great is that they have a resource to take away. Catherine has a number of resources on her website, and she also has one of these snappers, which is also brilliant for those people who are quite creative, and I know they're the creative types. They always take one of those away with them as well. But generally speaking, I think the cards are great, and they can be used in so many different ways, and that's just one way that I've been using them recently. I also have a set of adult cards that I use with my career changers and my graduates, which again are really useful, and it really does open up their eyes to who they are and what they're about. So I just want to say thank you very much to Catherine, because my students go away totally overawed with what they found out about themselves, and it's a totally unexpected exercise for them, because they go away feeling like they've done something worthwhile in the previous 40 minutes. So thanks again, Catherine, and I recommend these cards to any careers leaders, advisors who are working with young people and adults. So thanks a lot. Okay, bye.